Katz and Cosby, entertaining and informative on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Well, calling in from the great state of Tennessee, we have Senator Blackburn. And, there's so many things to talk about. Senator, we're in the middle of the Save America Act and also birth tourism. What do you want to start with first?
Oh, let's talk about Save America first, because this is something that we are getting calls in all day long, every day, into our office. And those of us that are the conservatives in the Senate have been working tirelessly to find a way to get the SAVE Act out to President Trump's desk. And that would make certain that you have to be a citizen to register to vote, and that you have to show an ID when you do go vote. So those are going to be really important to get those provisions across the finish line and to President Trump, so that our local election commissions can implement that before the November elections. So we are trying, what we're doing now is looking at breaking the bill apart and taking it one step at a time. Maybe try to pass, just show an ID when you go to the polls to vote, and then be a U.S. citizen when you register to vote. So that is at the top of the to-do list before we leave for the August state work period.
Well, so are we going to be able to get it done before that period?
I think what you'll see, we may not get it done, but we may have a pathway to get it done by the time we come back in September.
Understood. Now, this birth tourism, this is a mess. I mean, I'll send you a copy of my daughter-in-law. Went back to her home in California and looked in her grandfather's home, and she saw 40 beds there with Chinese pregnant women.
Yeah, you know, what we have learned is that birth tourism is a multi-million-dollar industry in the U.S., and you have these companies that sell a birth tourism access. Now, what we have found out that they are doing, they advertise primarily in China and Russia. And so you have oligarchs from Russia, you have wealthy Chinese Communist Party leaders that come here, and the women have their babies here, and then once they have all the paperwork, they go back to their country, rear that child in that country with Russian values or Chinese values. And then when the child turns 18, they're able to come to school here, they're able to vote here, they would be able to run for office here. And this access is sold by these companies. It is about $50,000 for them to arrange for you to come here. They teach you how to handle getting a visa. Then they arrange living conditions for you. And then they arrange access to health care for you. So they are covering this. And then we have about 33,000 births a year that are taking place through birth tourism. So my Ban Birth Tourism Act would make coming here to have a child inadmissible as a way to get a visa, and it would make it an immediately deportable offense if you are found to be working with one of these birth tourism agencies.
Understood. And that seems common sense. When we lost the Supreme Court case on that birth tourism, is it because we asked for too much?
You know, I don't know exactly why they did not side on with us on the tourism issue, because I think selling our citizenship and being here illegally, you're not here under the law of the country. You've basically broken the law to get here.
Understood. Well, thank you so much for coming on this this Wednesday night, and God bless you, and we'll catch up with you again. Maybe we'll catch up with you on Sunday.
You got it. Take care.